Welcome back to The Explainer. Okay, let's dive right into this today because I am honestly so incredibly excited to share this with you. Listen, if you can write in English or Hindi, and I mean even just at an everyday conversational level, you are already sitting on an untapped hidden income stream. You might not even realize it yet, but the skills you're using right now, every single day, hold genuine, real-world financial value. And today, we're going to unpack exactly how all of that works.
Seriously, think about it for a second. We spend hours typing out thoughtful advice on messaging apps, right? We craft emails, we explain complex situations to our friends over text, and you do all of this for free. But what if the exact skill you use for free every single day could actually replace your 9 to 5 job? Well, in this explainer, we're going to break down the actual mechanics of everyday writing and show you the precise step-by-step roadmap of how ordinary people are turning a totally blank screen into a literal path to financial independence.
All right, section 1, the hidden income stream. Priya's story. To really understand how this works, let's look at Priya. She's 26, living in Lucknow. She actually has an English honors degree from Delhi University, got great grades, and her professors always praised her writing style. But after graduation, reality hit hard. She just couldn't find a job related to writing. Copywriting positions were fiercely competitive, magazine internships were entirely unpaid, and the newspaper industry was shrinking fast. Fast forward 2 years, and Priya finds herself totally stuck in a customer service BPO job. It pays the bills, sure, but it is completely unfulfilling. Every day she's thinking, this just isn't what I wanted. But really, what were her options? Well, everything totally flipped for Priya on a random Saturday when she saw an Instagram story from an old classmate, Pooja, who had a byline on a real skincare brand's blog. When Priya messaged her, Pooja revealed she was actually a full-time freelance content writer. Now, like Priya, you probably think brands only want famous writers, massive portfolios, people with a huge list of existing clients. But here's the reality check Pooja gave her. What small and medium brands actually want is consistent delivery, clear writing, and someone who actually meets their deadlines. That's it. If you can deliver clearly with decent grammar and on time, you're literally already halfway there. Which brings us to section 2, the chicken and egg problem, getting the first client. So Priya understands that brands just want reliable writers, right? But she immediately hits a wall. And it's the exact same wall that stops thousands of women from ever starting. She literally asks Pooja, how can I show a portfolio if I don't have any clients? And how do I get clients without a portfolio? It's so deeply frustrating. But then Pooja drops this brilliant piece of advice that completely shatters the illusion. She tells Priya, create your own portfolio. No one asks if it was paid work. They just want to see how you write. Write it in Google Docs. I mean, wow. The absolutely crucial point here is that brands don't care who commissioned the piece. They just care about the quality of the words on the page. Let's move into section 3, the zero client portfolio strategy, actionable steps. Let's get into how this actually builds into a real business, because this is where the magic happens. We're going to look at the exact, highly specific mechanics of how Priya built her portfolio from absolute zero.
Priya didn't wait around. That very same night, she followed these exact 3 steps. Step 1, she picked a topic she loved and knew a ton about, skincare. Step 2, she wrote 3 informative, incredibly helpful articles, around 500 to 1,000 words each. We're talking pieces on what niacinamide is, ingredients oily skin should avoid, and a beginner's guide to double cleansing. Step 3, she just saved them in a Google Doc. That's it. No fancy website, no paid domain, just 3 well-researched documents. In a single night, with 0 clients and 0 payment, Priya turned a blank screen into a totally professional portfolio. Section 4, pitching and real payoffs, the numbers game. Okay, so now that Priya has a portfolio, she needs to get it in front of people who can actually pay her. Let's look at the numbers game of pitching. The following week, Priya went on Instagram and found 15 small skincare and wellness brands. She sent them a direct, professional, and highly personalized message. And this is a brilliant template of how to pitch. She didn't just beg for a job, you guys. She wrote, I noticed your brand focuses on clean skincare. Would you be open to a trial piece, completely free, so you can evaluate my work? By offering a free trial piece, she removes literally all of the risk for the brand. Plus, it shows supreme confidence in her own writing. Now, let's talk about the cold, hard reality of the freelance business, the pitching conversion funnel. Out of the 15 brands she contacted, only 4 replied. Out of this 4, only 2 agreed to the free trial piece. Priya wrote her absolute best work for those 2 trial pieces. One brand loved it, but unfortunately they had 0 budget. The other brand, though, they loved it and asked her to write regularly. So 15 pitches funneled down to just one paying client. Rejection is completely normal here. It's just math. But that one single client agreed to pay her 2,500 rupees per article for 4 articles a month. Boom. That's 10,000 rupees a month from just one client.
And just look at how this growth follows such a powerful mathematical progression. Day 1, she starts with 3 free articles in a simple Google Doc. Month 1, she lands her first client, making 10,000 rupees. By month 3, she's up to 3 regular clients, making 28,000 rupees a month, which, by the way, is more than her BPO job. By month 6, she quits the BPO entirely. She now has 5 regular clients in the health and wellness space, pulling in a monthly income of 55,000 to 70,000 rupees, all starting from that one free Google Doc.
Section 5, Shattering the Language Barrier, the Perfect English Myth. Now, I know exactly what some of you are thinking right now. You're looking at Priya's story and thinking, well, obviously she did it. She had an English honors degree. My English isn't perfect, so there is no way I could do this. Let's shatter that limiting belief right now. The reality of the market is completely different from what we fear. There is a massive, exploding demand for authentic Hindi content. Blogs, YouTube scripts, social media captions, these markets are so hungry for content. And here's the secret. Writing clearly, authentically, and helpfully in Hindi is actually an incredibly rare skill. Very few people can genuinely offer it. You absolutely do not need to be a Shakespearean English scholar to be a highly paid writer today. You just need to communicate clearly in a language your audience actually understands. But even knowing that, a question probably still lingers in your mind, right? How do I know if I write well enough to actually get paid? It's the ultimate self-doubt. You might write every day, but bridging that gap between casual writing and professional writing feels like this huge leap.
Well, let me reassure you. Let me ask you a few things. Have you ever typed out a long, thoughtful piece of advice to a friend on WhatsApp that genuinely helped them? Have you ever clearly explained a complicated situation to someone over text? Have you ever written an email at work that effectively got a problem solved? If you said yes to literally any of those, guess what? You are already a writer. That everyday communication requires structuring your thoughts, showing empathy, and conveying information clearly. And that is exactly what monetizable writing is. You already have the core skills.
Which brings us to Section 6, your very first step. Start today. We've seen exactly how Priya did it, we've looked at the math, and we've totally busted those language myths. Now it's time to bring this right back to you. I want to give you a replicable blueprint to start today. I want you to make a tiny micro commitment right now. Please, do not write a whole article today. Don't overwhelm yourself. Just follow these 3 simple steps. Step 1, pick a topic you know genuinely well or are just deeply interested in. Cooking, finance, fitness, travel, technology, whatever it is. Step 2, create a simple outline for a 500-word article. Just give it a heading, jot down 3 to 5 main points you'd cover, and write just the opening sentence. Step 3, stop. Stop right there for today. You've taken the first step. You've proven to yourself that the ideas are actually there. We've covered so much ground today in this explainer, but I really want to leave you with this final provocative thought. The exact skill you already use for free every single day is entirely enough to make you financially independent. So, what is your topic? I want you to drop your topic down in the comments below. Let me know what you're outlining tonight. And hey, make sure you're subscribed because tomorrow's explainer is going to be just as impactful. We're going to dive into how to learn Canva design completely for free using only your phone, even if you have absolutely zero design background. You definitely won't want to miss it. Until then, get that